All right, folks, it's about 5 o'clock. Just finished up the chores and the process has been started. I just started doing a small amount of feeding just to start at the headlocks. I started this video right here because as soon as we walk over there, they're probably going to get their heads out of there. This is a first. There's been no feed whatsoever put in these headlocks with these girls here. I'm not saying they haven't played around with these. They have. Not all of them though. I bet you there's a huge handful of heads that have not been through these. Especially the reds. I've never seen them anyway. And this is going to get some taking used to. So I'm starting the process now real slowly. I just very simply shoveled out, I don't know, what is this, about a 20-foot area. And I am, of course, using that very nice second crop grassy hay, which has been kind of selling like hotcakes for horses. There's not a whole lot left. In fact, I don't know if I've seen 20 bales of it up there. But yeah. So it's been started, and I can guarantee it's going to take all of a couple weeks, if not a little bit better, for them to get used to putting their heads through there for some feed. You know, they're not used to it. I'm going to use the word that they're scared. Some of them aren't, but there's some that won't even think about putting their heads through here for probably about another week or better. Then, of course, there's always kind of a scare. I can guarantee you that I will be out here tonight with a flashlight before bedtime, just to make sure everything's on the up and up. In fact, I think I did a video, what was that, about 3 weeks ago? It was just a heifer lot update, and one of them was in here, and it was stuck. What happens is they need to raise their head to, well, I hate to do this, but I'll just show you right now. Come on. Come on. See? Okay, there you go. A few weeks ago, there was one of them just playing, had its head down there, and obviously didn't comprehend that that head needs to go up for it to open. And yeah, that'd be a shame to find that one morning at 5 a.m., wouldn't it? I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, but I will tell you now that the next few nights I definitely will be walking out here with a flashlight quick. This is just for training, folks. I did not bother shoveling out that whole darn thing. We got more snow coming here in about a day and a half. I'm just going to keep that little area cleaned out. And in fact, the next time I put the bucket on the tractor, which will probably be in about a day and a half or so, by Saturday, I'm going to whisk all this away. So, yeah. There is obviously you can see there is a natural hump here. Well, it's not natural, it's from old feed. I am a little bit glad that natural hump is there. It'll keep a little bit more feed inside here when it comes time for us to do the TMR. But I'm really kicking myself that I did not prep this better when the ground was thawed. But what are you going to do? I don't know. Yeah. Day number 1 of getting them used to it. I don't see a problem. Some of you probably are. I've already probably told a few of you what my plan is here this spring, summer, as far as building onto these headlock systems. I unfortunately need to move that water tank. Whatever. That needs to go inside the shelter. So I guess it's a good problem. And then I was bound and determined to put on another length of 10 headlocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they come in lengths of 5 to add 2 more. I'm here to tell you, as we do this experiment, if I like what I see and I'm comfortable, as long as I'm going towards a little bit of rebuilding and adding on, I'd have to say, why not put on another 20? I do believe there's enough room for 20, I think, to head to that corner. If not another 20, we'll just say 15. And then, of course, this has got to be excavated. Concrete needs to be poured. And then right now, unless I change my mind, I definitely see about a 2-foot wall being built up for a true bunk. That's the plan. Things can change, but right now that's the plan. Yeah, for just starting, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Come on, you can figure it out. Nope, wrong one. See? They just got to figure it out. Sorghum sales today. That buyer ended up coming. I got a little dramatic there about gambling. To be honest with you, there's truth in that. That has happened to me before. And it happened to me before with alfalfa. I cut open a whole bunch, piled them up for an easy load and go. And the buyer never showed up and didn't answer his phone after the day he didn't show up. That wasn't last year. I think that was 2 years ago. But anyway, yeah, pleasant fella. In fact, it was an absolute enjoyable visit. He's about an hour, a little better than an hour away. Not too far from where I picked up my first batch of heifers this fall, open heifers. And as it turns out, he's, I'm going to call him the head guy on the farm. He doesn't own it. He does have his own animals too, but he's the head guy on the farm for about a 250 head cow-calf operation, which might be jokeable to some of you, but up here in this neck of the woods, boy, that's, you're doing something. So yeah, it was a pretty nice meeting. We did a lot of jibber jabbering and everything else, and told a few lies and all that other stuff, and he's immediately feeding that out tonight, or some of it anyway, and he's going to get back to me immediately about another secured load for next week, because the phone has rang quite a few times here. I got couple of sales going on, trailer sales going on Saturday, and then one of the big dairies called me today, and anyway, how the hell do I put this? I'm doing something I don't normally do. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm loading up and selling a trailer of 20 tomorrow on credit. I don't know, I guess you got to believe in something sometime, and the world would be a lot better off if more people did that. The world's changed though too, so it's understandable that people don't. But I tell you what, it's an opportunity to help out. I know I'm going to get some flack for this. It was my decision to make, and I made it. The dairy industry is real bad, folks. I don't need to go into it. Everybody I hope that watches this channel is involved in farming a little bit. You understand that dairy industry is bad. It's hard to even put food on the table, let alone feed your cows. Well, in the neck of the woods where this gentleman is coming from, they suffered severely with their hay and forages this year. Bad. Add into the mix, now they're having to buy feed. Add into the mix that the milk checks are pathetic. The list goes on and on. So we did some talking. He was a pretty sincere fella. I do believe that I'm a pretty fair judge in that. Trust me, I've been dealing with and judging people all over the country and in some cases the world. And he could use a little bit of help, a little bit of leniency, I should say. And until that next big milk check comes. Big milk check, I just said. So I agreed to do it. Before all the comments fly, there's a lot of you, everybody watching this video right now has been screwed over. If you haven't, you're lucky. You're lucky, and you're also probably a liar, with all due respect. Everybody watching this video right now has also gone a little above and beyond with some leniency, some cordialness, and a little bit of faith. Understand, when I say faith, it doesn't necessarily mean religion. It has to do with the faith in the human being. So anyway, I'm carrying on here, and the reason being is because it's not my style to do this. But right now, some people could really use some help. So yeah, all's well. What are you gonna do? Other than that, that's about it, folks. That is about it. Not too much else to report. That's it. Back to the table tonight with tax preparations. Looking very forward to it. And all's well. Stay tuned to another video of something, somehow, somewhat here tomorrow. And a big happy Friday to everybody tomorrow. And we'll be sure to do a Friday shout out tomorrow. I already got a couple of channels in mind. So, well, those heifers are playing around a little crazy tonight. That's a good thing. All right, folks, we're going to talk to you sooner or later. Have a great night.